Hey everybody, what's up and welcome to Arting with Lulu, brought to you by Facebook Live, featuring Stay Humble. I'd like to make a shout out to Stay Humble, Reed, I know you're watching. So I decided, since I'm home working on some art anyways, I might as well go live and sort of let you into my secret laboratory. So basically, I'm working on a couple of pieces which some of you artists may understand what it's like when you're trying to work on multiple projects at once. It's a little difficult because you gotta focus. You need to focus on one. So I'm gonna pretend like these two paintings are one painting. Actually, no. So basically what I've decided to do today is I'm going to touch up some paintings that I have currently. I just brought them back from the gallery. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Joseph? Hey, what's up, Rob? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate. But anyways, I decided to touch some of these up because I just brought these back from the gallery. And hold on just a second. Let me turn the volume down. Give me a second. I'm gonna wear.
By the third day,
Oh, oops. No, wrong button. Okay, it's not working. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. That's what happens when you try to like control the TV from the TV nowadays. It's not like back in the day. But anyways, so I'm touching up my Taino skateboards tonight. So I have two of them. It's a male and a female. And basically, for those of you who are not familiar, Taino is the Native American culture that was in the islands of Puerto Rico, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and Cuba. And so that is the Native American portion of my culture. And it's a part of my culture that I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. I didn't even mean to do this. This wasn't on purpose. So I just recently got this tattoo. I know, Mom. I know, Dad. Sorry. Sorry. But anyways, I got this tattoo, and it is of my Taina, which is from this skateboard. I want to make a shout out to Santana with Stigma Tattoos. Thank you so much for doing such a fantastic job. I decided to keep her skin, my skin tone, since essentially she's me, or that portion of my ancestry. Hey, Juan Luis, what's up? What's up, everybody? Yay, I got quite an audience. Feel free to comment. Oh, them your peoples. That's what's up. Feel free to comment and show some love. So what happened is I took these from the gallery, and apparently I got ink on it or something. That's something that we deal with as artists, and you have to have some touch-up paint. So I've decided to touch it up. I'm also going to be adding a really thick high gloss coat with this polyacrylic that I found. And I think it's my new favorite, like, I don't know, liquid. Hey, Sandra. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm in my little studio space. I wanted to show you that I'm surrounded by my creatures. These are, or my children, whichever way you want to look at it. This is my living room. And pretty much every inch of wall is like art. For those of you who've been by the crib, you've seen it for yourself. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all don't understand, man. Like, you know Bill Gates, right? Remember how he used to like make computers in his garage and stuff? Hello. Just kidding. Thank you so much, Junior. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes, I do want to make an announcement. I am living my dream. No, I think it's important that people find value in, I don't know, you know, just investing as much time as possible into what fires you up the most and what makes you the most happy, because too often we fall into the rhythm of our expectations and our obligations, and then we sort of lose sight of the things that make us most happy. And if you live in Florida and you don't go to the beach, like, you need to get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that that you're missing out on. Wikiwachi is wonderful, beautiful, amazing, just stunning. So stuff like that. you need to definitely get into. But ask me any questions if you have any, because I'm just sitting here touching up. See what's unfortunate with painting with yellow, which is what I'm using right now. It's kind of like how do I say this? It's not a very thick layer of paint, so you have to do a lot of coats with it. What's up, Mike? Thank you for tuning in on my channel. I just got this TV deal with Facebook Live. Commercial free broadcasting straight from the source. Start my own news channel. So here's what happened today in the news. Let's see. Something that you haven't heard already. What's up, Antoine? What's going on? Antoine in the building, magician and artist as well. Check him out, entertainer, based out of Orlando, although you will find him in Tampa quite often. Thank you, Mike. Check out Mike Deluxe also. He's tuned in right now. He pretty much provides us with the bomb burritos, you know what I'm saying? And tacos, and he be hooking up the vegan tacos for me, which I really appreciate. You'll find him at ODS on Sundays at Crowbar. So, actually, that's another shout out. Shout out to Crowbar. Shout out to Casper for, holding it down. Fader. Shout out to Fader for holding it down for us every Sunday at ODS. Tom and everybody. What's up, Ivy? What's up, Vanessa? Go boo. Go boo. So I don't have any background music for you all to play. I'll get that situated in just a second. I just don't want to abandon you, because I couldn't even turn the volume down on my TV, so I had to just turn it off. So that's something I want to bring up. Oh, thank you for the love. Hearts back, hearts back. So this is what I want to bring up. Right? I've said this before because I'm an artist and I'm an entrepreneur in my own right. And I see what it is to really toil over your craft and creativity and to create a product and to have people sort of be like, well, why are you charging that much for it? You know what I'm saying? But it's the same people that be buying Jordans and expensive shoes. I just saw Kanye West, what he dropped, and I know there's people buying those shoes. So I've said it before about people sort of considering what they're really investing in. And this is what happened. So I would like to go on the record for retracting all of my criticisms towards the sneakerhead addiction. I would just hope you become addicted to my art in turn. But this is what I realized. I was watching on Netflix today. There's a documentary about sneakerhead culture, and it was very enlightening to really get the story from true sneakerheads. And this is what I figured out. I just need to make sneakers. Instead of sitting here toiling away on this painting table, I need to just make sneakers. Who's for it? I'll be taking orders starting now. Thank you so much, Ivy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hearts back. Throwing hearts back at you. I really appreciate the comments. I do appreciate the love, because to be honest, it's hard being an artist. You know what it is? It's hard to chase after your dreams, because you really doubt yourself, especially when you come across being denied, or you come across certain types of criticisms or what have you. You start to really doubt what you're capable of and what your value is, and if it's even worth it. But I'll tell you something. For every person who's ever come up to me and said, your work is dope, or oh my god, I love it, or wow, any kind of just little slight compliment has really given me the motivation to continue. So if you ever see where I'm at with it, or where I've come with it, or as far as I've gone, I have to say truly from the bottom of my heart that I am appreciative for every single one of you who have said stuff like what Miss Ivy Jackson has just wrote. That's really the fuel that keeps me going. It really is. And so just thank you. Thank you for that emotional little moment in Lulu's laboratory. I'm trying to cover up these little ink marks that I got on this board, but I feel like this yellow just isn't doing it. It's all good. Maybe one day we'll do like everybody gets their canvas and we'll all canvas paint together. You can follow what I'm doing. So yeah, man, I'll take questions if you have questions, because I'm literally talking to myself. Not talking to you all, it's just I'm literally having a conversation with myself. So thank you for watching the Lulu Talks to Herself show as I sit here and paint. I mean, this is pretty much what I do when I'm not on Facebook Live anyways. So, hey Marisol! Hello! Inside joke. Anyways, so, yeah, who wants these skateboards, by the way, the skate decks? Who's looking at, Tito? I mean, I try to tell you, Tito. You could get them. I'll, you know, hook you up, but if somebody puts it out there, like this one is tattooed on my arm. So you'd be literally buying the inspiration behind my tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, check it out. There she is. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, that's limited edition. I think the price just doubled right now. Just doubled. Sorry, y'all should have said something like literally 5 seconds ago because it was half the price. And now, and now I thought about it. So I'm doubling it. I'm just kidding. Who wants some Artysta LuLu sneakers? Telling Chami I want to go. So my next art show, here's the details. Thank you for asking. Woo. Thank you, Vanessa, for the question. So this is what's going on. I'm just kidding. So at the Wandering Eye Art Gallery in Central Ybor, that's where you can find my work exhibited in Tampa. Pretty much any weekend. Every single month, pretty much about every month, we change up the artwork and we always have an art reception on the second Saturdays of every single month. So the next show, for all of you to know this, it's going to be free and you could come out on October the 8th from 7 to 11. It's going to be a showcase and we are featuring David Penninger and Kevin Morales. They're doing a really interesting show called, I think, the 27 Club. And if you know anything about the 27 Club, it's about like famous people, musicians and actors and such who have passed when they were 27, so they call it 27 Club, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we're having that show going to be the 8th of October. Like I said, it's free. Anybody can come out. There's actually going to be an art walk in Ybor. You'll be able to go to the Arts Colony, as well as there'll be live artists and musicians on 7th Avenue, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's my shameless plug. I did say this was commercial free, but I guess I lied. Oh, man. But thanks for the question. October the 8th, that's going to be the next one at the Wandering Eye Art Gallery, but you can pretty much check me out any weekend there. My art is on display, and it is for sale, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. You can buy my art on my Etsy store from artystalulu.com, which is my website. You can see most of my pieces are posted. I have some ginormous ones that I have not yet posted for particular reasons. But, what's up, Deborah? Hey, Corey. Hey. It's that painting behind you, the one on the bottom. You have seen this painting. In fact, this painting is the one that was selected to be on the billboard. Maybe if I move this light a little bit, I'm going to do something like that. Okay, no, it still has a streak. But anyways, that's the one that was selected for the Art Pop Tampa, or Tampa Bay Art Pop. Zeus, go lay down. And that was for the billboards, and it was also placed on a bus. So it's actually really cool because this piece was basically blown up into the size of a billboard, and look at how small the original piece is. It's like the Mona Lisa, because the Mona Lisa is actually really small. You know, you think it's really huge, and then when you see it in person, it's like 18 by 20 or something like that. So that's the one. Yes, it's super cute. Her name is Esperanza. Yeah, she's for sale too, you know what I'm saying? Actually, she's not for sale. She's up for adoption. So I have to run your background and everything. Make sure that you're going to be a... I have good adoption fees. I have to make sure you're going to be a good parent to my pieces, because I got like attachments and stuff. You know what it's like? It's like, you seen Pinocchio, right? I'm like Geppetto And these are all my little Pinocchios. That's why it's important it goes to good homes. People who are going to be responsible and take care of my babies. They're not going to just put them in the attic or something like that. For that, forget it. Keep your money. Let's see who's in. What's up, Rafael? Let's see. 25 people reacted. Ooh, ooh. I see Ricky's in the building, and so is Jose. Hey, everybody. Hey, Miguel. Hey. Yeah, I was partying, so I'm trying to get over this cold. It's all good. Hey, Joe. So for those of you who just joined, I'm pretty much just touching up some paintings. They're already completed paintings, but because in moving them from the gallery to here, I dinged them up a little bit, and so I have to fix that. Hey, Joe. What's up? But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I was getting all emotional talking about, like, my motivation, what keeps me going as an artist. I realized I don't really let people into my creative process as much as I think I should, because most artists want to, like, keep their recipe a secret. But, you know what, forget it. I'm going to let y'all in. This is what I do. I put my art down. Some people, you know what's funny is, classically speaking, you're supposed to paint with, like, an easel. But for me, it's just more comfortable to paint with my painting flat. So sometimes if I do a class, you may not have an easel because to me it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Who else paints? Oh, thank you. I'm already feeling good. It's just my throat, that's all. Hey, Rudy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching the Lulu. Hold on, I forgot what I called it. Oh, Lulu's Laboratory or something. I need a, what do you call it, a song? A little charmy song for it. That's my troll. I have a troll. Hey, Rebecca. What's up? Welcome to the Lulu show. No, okay, I'm gonna work on it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. I'm taking submissions for my my new TV show sponsored by Facebook Live. So, and I am looking for, people to advertise for. Brought to you by Stay Humble. Check it out, Stay Humble. Just Google it. Google Stay Humble clothing. Writing with Lulu, you called it. Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? Writing with, I'm painting though, so it'll be painting. Oh, arting with Lulu. That's right. That's what it is. Welcome to the Arting with Lulu show. Hold on, I got some water. Okay. Much better. So, hey, sis, I feel like I just saw you, like, yesterday or something. It was Sunday. Welcome to the Arting with Lulu show. I'm going to make a song for it. Right now, I am just touching up this painting because it has a few stains on it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my Taino and my Taina skateboards. They are both for sale. You can find them on my Etsy store if you're interested. You can also shoot me a message. We could talk business. I was saying that I was watching this documentary and I was learning about the sneaker culture. And I realized I'm going to start making sneakers. So if you're seriously interested in purchasing some sneakers, let me know. Taking orders. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ness. Welcome. Welcome to Arting with Lulu. And then I'm not going to do a dance. I'm not doing no Beyonce dance. Inside joke. Ness won't know what I'm talking about. Who else? Hey, ooh, thumbs up. So I'm in the Lulu's laboratory, as I was telling people. Ask questions if you guys have questions. Talk to me, people. I am pretty much talking to myself. Sing. Girl, you don't hear my voice right now? Sing. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna sing. No, I can't. This is the technical age. People will just, like, save it, and then the next thing you know, you're somebody's, like, you're like a bad meme. I don't be known for my art. I don't be known for, like, I do want to sing though. But I can't right now. My voice is all kinds of scratchy. I'll sing a song that sounds like like it's supposed to sound scratchy. What's another thing? Maybe my next show I'll dance. Dance. What's up, Edward? Thank you for tuning in to my live broadcast, Arting with Lulu. I would like to teach you some art tricks and stuff too, so if you got a question, I think I might know the answer. If not, I could Google it. Let's see. Hey, Jessica. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Arting with Lulu show. I gotta do a song. I keep saying it. What's my song gonna be? It's gonna be like Arting with Lulu or something like that. Oh no, and then Ari Kai comes in right when I start singing. No. So you guys need to check out Ari Kai, by the way. For those of you who are currently broadcasted, just click on her profile. Well, you know what I'm saying, save it for when I guess I stop broadcasting. But you need to check her music out. She is amazing. I mean, I definitely expect to see her going very far in her singing career. And I'm like super stoked that I was able to know her before like the blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, you really know me. And then we can collaborate. She's going to be all famous and stuff. And then she's going to be like, girl, I need some art. And I'm going to be like, I got you. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? See what you're painting. So if you would like, oh, that's true. You can't see what I'm painting. Thank you for calling that out, Corey. Let me see if I can figure out. Honestly, let's try that. No. Okay. So, kind of. Almost. Bam! We can see it a little bit better. Move that. Hey, Kalitha. What's up, girl? How's that? That's much better? Okay, cool. So now you can see what I'm painting. And I forgot what I was talking about. That's okay. Oh, I was talking about Ari Kai. Yeah, you gotta check her out. She's dope. That's what I was gonna say. Her music's awesome. Hey, girl, hey. So, I have a dog. I actually have 2 dogs. And sometimes I find their hair in my painting. And you know what? Those painting prices even go up because now you've got my dog's DNA. Pfft. It's genius. I'm telling you, the museums will be eating that up. Talk to the Smithsonian. Like, yo, this is art. Because my dog's hair is on it. And they'll be like, oh, we need it. But then when I make something, I'm like, this is just a pretty picture. Like, that's not art. Let's see. Was that the girl who played at your opening? Yes, Corey. That was the girl who played at my opening. Yes, it was. Or yes, it is. Yeah. What's up, Peter? And thank you for tuning in to the Arting with Lulu show. I'm here painting. Because I would have been doing this anyways and then just talking to my dogs. But as I was saying, if you find a painting and it's got my dog's hair in the painting, because that just happens like that, you found yourself a golden egg. You know what I'm saying? In terms of worth. Because when the biopic comes out, it's going to be all about how my dog inspired me on my art and stuff. Because, I mean, that's just how it is. My dog inspires me. You know what I'm saying? Whose dog doesn't inspire them? Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. We are live right now. This is Arting with Lulu, brought to you by Facebook Live. You get to watch me paint. I was talking about I'm taking submissions. If anybody would like to write my intro song to my show, which has just been syndicated, added to Facebook Live. Hey, Crystaline. What's up, Keith? How's it going, everybody? I got 10 people. Oh, hold on. I don't know who just messaged me, but I'll check that later. Okay. I would like to do a shout out to Stay Humble. Check out Stay Humble Clothing. Tampa original brand. You know what I'm saying? For the people. By the people. I think that's like one of those lawyer commercials. For the people. What's his name? The guy who's the lawyer. That's like for the people. No, don't even say it, because he didn't pay me for no commercials, so don't even say his name. Unless, listen, lawyer, dude, if you want to, like, talk advertising, I got you. Hit me up. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm painting with Liquitex Basics right now. So, Liquitex, hashtag Basics. It's like backwards or something, I guess. Well, whatever. It's the front-facing camera, that's why. So, you know, shout out to artist sponsorships. Hashtag. And then, oh, hey, girlie, looking good. Work that paint, girl. Work that paint, girl. I just want to turn everything into, like, a jam, like a song. Everybody's, like, saying shout outs, and then I'm just gonna turn it into a song. If I could freestyle, I totally would. But hold on, it's gotta go. Not right now. So yeah, check out my website, artystalulu.com. It's ARTYSTA Lulu.com. I've got some really funny videos, some interesting stuff. I got my treasure map. You can find my treasures. And then, you know what I'm saying? You can check that out. You can also check out my gallery, see my online gallery. You can see the work that I've done. You can check out my online store if you're looking for that perfect gift for someone. Seriously, if you're interested in a commission, you know how to get in touch with me. I'm a friendly person. I'm pretty nice. I like to think so. For the most part, anyways. Except for, like, when I'm not. No, I think I'm straight. I think I'm pretty good. I mean, y'all can tell me otherwise if you know me. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, everything is reversed in the image. Your hat in the paint. I don't know how to fix that. What does this button do? That's got filters. I could do a pop filter. Boop. Oh, now everything is super saturated. It looks like, oh, this one's a fun one. Let's do this one. Ooh, oh my God, I love it. I'm going to have to do, see, that's what happens. Sorry, hold on a second. Oh. Okay, so then I got paint on me. Let's try this one more time. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the blunder. I will be returning to my, I'm the Hulk. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm changing it. Hold on. We'll do pop because I like the saturation on it. It looks like I've been in the sun. Hold on. Oh, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hello, everybody. Who is it? Who's on here? Everybody, no big deal. Okay, cool. Let's see if I could get you back to the view. There you are. Boom. Now, I guess it's even better. So, back to what we were talking about. I guess I can't do the reversal. Can y'all figure out what my hat says? Take a look. Hold up. One more. I know it's backwards. Who could tell what this is trying to say? The first one gets a thumbs up. Okay, so that's Stay Humble. Somebody knows what this is. I know I got some smart people on here. What's this? Okay. Maybe not. So then, Humble. And then what's the next one? Check it. Google search the first person who Google search that number. Humble J got the first one. Humble Pie, yes! Thumbs up. Bloop. You guys, look, there's a thumbs up. Thumbs up, Joe! Yes! Awesome, thank you for playing. That was brought to you by Stay Humble Clothing. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I do want to say I'm very proud of all of my friends. I feel like I know so many people who are, in fact, chasing their dreams and doing what they love. And it's people like you who make this world beautiful. That's what I have to say about that. So shout out to all my peeps who are, you know, who have dreams and who wake up and they say, you know what, it's crazy, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that go through that struggle. See, Humble Pie. Yes, good job, Antoine. Sorry, I don't know if some of the text might be coming in late. It's like a little bit delayed. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all good, though. Look, I just wiped it away. That is why I paint with acrylics. I'm going to be real with all of you. Listen, oil paint is beautiful and all of this, and I love the texture of it. I can't stand the smell. It smells a little bit too much. But I do love the texture. I think it's really pretty, and it's all beautiful and all of this. But don't get it twisted. Just because it's oil painting does not mean that the painting is worth, like, more simply because it's oils. Because what happened is, back in the day, people only painted in oils because that was the technology of then. Acrylic paints were started once the industrial age, because we were able to create synthetic materials, hence acrylic paint. And then somebody's now going to post a thesis on whether that was right or wrong, because that's how the internet is. I'm pretty sure that that's how it went. That's what I think, okay? So, whatever. All my artists can really say that one on the wall, she looks sassy. Tell us about her. So, this one is Esperanza. And as you can see, she is just sitting next to her window, looking up to the moon, feeling super happy and grateful. That's like me. I guess that's kind of the epitome of who I am a lot. And I know that there's a lot of you who are the same way, where you just find beauty in something real simple, something as simple as looking up at the stars or at the moon and just kind of being fascinated by it. And some of you put some thumbs up if you have been kind of dazed and hypnotized by the stars and the moon, because that has been me many a time. In fact, I used to stand out there and watch the stars for so long, I would have to hold my head up because my neck would get tired. Like, I would just stand there. And especially in Tennessee, that's where my parents are at. And over there, when I was, like, growing up, I would see the stars, like, really, really clearly. So it's kind of, I don't know how many of you probably live in a nice place like that. Yes, Joe. So, for instance, I just came back from D.C. and I had the fortune of sitting at the window seat, and it was like a night flight. And it was really neat because looking up at the stars kind of at that height where there's no light pollution, like, whatsoever, is really amazing. So I have that fascination when it comes to stars. So you'll probably see that a lot of times. In fact, there's Fiona, and she has the crescent moon in hers as well. It's kind of a black and white, like the negative of a photograph. And those swirls is supposed to represent the night sky, kind of like the magic of the night sky. So you see that I do that often. Some people have asked me about my backgrounds and why, Some people have asked me why my backgrounds tend to be simpler, like I'm not doing like all of these details in the background. And the answer to that question is because to me, the character is the main focus in my pieces. And although it looks really simplistic, it's intended to look that way because I'm not trying to overcomplicate the character. And, over time they do evolve and they start to like have eyelids or have different things, different features that I try to add to make them look a little bit more distinct from the other. But for the most part, my pieces will generally have a really large character or multiple characters. You notice I do a lot with the faces. I've always been very fascinated about art that embodies a person's characteristics. So I do that repeatedly. I incorporate the crescent moon a lot of my pieces to sort of represent that mystery, that space, that abyss. Like, you know it's there, but there's just so much that you don't know about it. That kind of feeling. Now, it's interesting I will be talking about the backgrounds because, like, for instance, with these pieces, I incorporated some Taino symbols. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. I incorporated some Taino symbols. Like, this is the Taino sun. This is a Taino baby. This is a frog. This would be a snail, Taino snail. And so on and so forth. Let's see if I could do this. This, I believe, is the goddess of fertility. Here's another Taino sun. This is like a hurricane or a storm. And this is a turtle. But you'll also notice that there are these other symbols all throughout, kind of in between the negative spaces that I added. And these are my own symbols. These aren't really, you know, following anyone else aside from I'm just trying to create different symbols. Sort of in every space you notice how I'm using something that's just a little bit different. And that was actually a lot of fun to do, was to add the background. I did the same for the Taino, the boy, where you could see the larger symbols. Here's the frog again. The larger symbols are the Taino symbols. And there again in the negative spaces, I added my own symbols. And I'm pretty sure I'm not an alien. Like, I haven't had any, like, alien tendencies that I'm aware of. No. I think there is really something cool about creating your own symbols, and I do encourage you to do that sometimes if you're ever doodling. Actually, that's kind of what doodling is when you are bored or you're at a meeting or something and you just kind of are drawing, like, randomly. You're really creating your own symbols. And there's something that's very, I don't know, how do I say, satisfying about that. Esperanza, I already have her blue-eyed sister. We need to talk. Oh, yes, Corey. So, well, that's okay. Inbox me. We will have a conversation. And you do. Corey Dudley he purchased my very first piece that was in this cartoon style. And if you see it in comparison to what I make now, it is a very large evolution. But he was my neighbor when I was dabbling and experimenting in art, and I did not have the self-belief to go out on that limb and sell it or even make anything of it. I just always wanted to do it to satisfy that part of me that it made me happy. And I was showing Corey some of my work, Corey along with my neighbor Tim, and he saw my first cartoon piece that I had ever painted, and he said he had to have it, so he purchased it. And you know what is so crazy is that was the moment that for me confirmed that I want to pursue becoming an artist. And that's what I did. Thanks, Corey. Hey, Len, what's up? Thank you so much for you all watching my show, and I really do appreciate everybody sticking with me and participating. You know, it's nice to kind of get away from some of the normal Facebook talk. Oh, my goodness. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about, like, sunshine and flowers and unicorns. On a real note, I will say that I also just kind of like a little bit more inspiration behind my art. I do like to paint really happy characters. I like to paint in really vibrant colors, really bright colors. And the reason that I do that is because, well, for one, those are the colors that really call to me. Like, if you have a box of crayons open, what are the colors that you would pick? And there's sort of a palette that you go for. Every artist really has this. And for me, just the vibrant colors, the colors that have the most energy are the colors that I go for. But I feel like it's the happier sort of feelings that like bright colors give you. You know, there's got to be some kind of explanation behind it. But I love high energy colors. I like to make my characters either orange or yellow. Just colors that aren't really conventional. Like, I don't want my characters to necessarily represent any one person in particular, unless I'm doing a caricature of that person. I want it to be more identifiable just generally, which is hard to do because, you know, we all got our differences. So if the character has long hair and you got short hair, you might not identify with it. But you might if you know somebody that looks like that character, right? So I like to try to make things that anyone could really relate to. Simple. I like keeping it fairly simple and very cartoonish because I feel like okay, let me tell you something. My first art show, this is what spoke to me. I did my first art show at my gallery show at Art Fusion Galleries in Miami, Florida. And I stood back and I watched for the very first time the public reacting to my art. Now, this gallery has a lot of artists. And around me, I was surrounded by artists who have been doing this for a lifetime in comparison to as long as I had been doing it. But I was there nonetheless. You know, I had to remind myself I'm still amongst them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like lesser than them by any means. I just haven't taken that journey as long as they have. But I'm watching as there's kind of a lot of people are overwhelmed because there's so much art. As an artist, you could spend the whole, if you're an artist and you walk into this place, you will probably spend a couple of hours because you would take time and study every single artist. And really look at sort of their process, their thought process. You kind of play it back in your head. What would have inspired you to do something similar to it? How would you have executed the piece? I like to look right up at it and see if there's a method that I haven't learned yet, and see how can I apply that method to myself and to bettering my own skills, being self-taught, right? But I'm standing back and I'm watching people look at my art or kind of react to it, and I'm noticing that there's a lot of people that are just really walking past it, except for the kids. The kids every single time would run, like they would be like almost running through the hallway area, and then they would just come to a complete halted stop and see my stuff and just kind of stand there. And that's kind of the moment that I knew that I was doing the right style. And I know that sounds crazy because like kids aren't the ones that are going to be buying fine art, right? Hopefully parents that really love their kids will be, but it's not really going to be the kids that are buying the fine art. But for me, I feel like if a kid could resonate with the piece, then it's a hit. You know, like how many of y'all love Finding Nemo? And you're super grown, right? You know, you pay bills and you're probably 30 or above and you love Finding Nemo. And, or things like that. So that's kind of the reason why I stuck with the genre that I do. And if you were watching earlier, I explained the reason why I try to keep it fairly simple in terms of the background. I focus mostly on my characters. And I like to keep my pieces very happy. I actually believe this, and I know that this might sound crazy to some of y'all. But when I'm creating my pieces, I feel like it's very important for me to be in a particular sort of emotional state. See, now, as I'm saying it, it's almost like I got the little devil side of me that's like, don't tell your secrets because they're going to think you're crazy. So don't judge me, okay? But anyhow, like, I really do feel like I need to be in the right state of mind because not only will that affect the outcome of the piece, like if I'm angry, if I'm upset, if I'm sad, or what have you, I feel like that is going to affect the composition of the piece, the outcome of it. You know, I might mess up more, or it'll just change it. I know versus when I'm feeling happy or I'm excited or I'm trying to really play like this particular idea, a lot of times I'll say to myself, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be great. People are going to love this. Or I try to visualize as I'm painting, which is crazy. I'm like kind of in the zone. I try to visualize people's reactions to it and them saying like, oh, you know, I love it. Because if not, I'm painting the whole time and I got that little devil bully conscience side of me that's like, it's not good enough, you know. It's too cartoony, like nobody's going to think that that's fine art or what have you. So, but that's really the story behind my inspiration for my art. I know I've been going at it for a while and I'm starting to lose some of y'all. So thank you for those of you who really stuck through my show, Arting with Lulu. Maybe I'm going to have to talk to Facebook about truly syndicating the show. Maybe I could get a co-host so I'm not just talking to myself. But thank you all so much for participating, for commenting, and for watching, and for listening to my testimony about my art inspiration. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate that more than you even understand. And I guess talk to you later. Take it easy. And finish.